Morning, CJ. We can't hear the video.
Good morning, good morning. Just checking if we are hearing the video.
Couldn't hear the video. I can hear you speaking.
But you're not hearing the video. Okay, let me just quickly apologize and let me rewind.
You've probably heard that walking is good for you. It's one of the most common pieces of health advice in the world. But because it sounds so simple, most people don't take it seriously. They think walking is what you do when you don't have time for real exercise. Something light, something optional, something that doesn't really change much. What almost nobody explains is that walking isn't weak exercise, it's foundational movement. A daily walk doesn't just burn calories, it quietly changes how your brain works, how your body handles stress, how sugar moves through your bloodstream, how energy is produced inside your cells, and how your mood is regulated. And here's the surprising part. Many people already walk, but they never experience these benefits. Not because walking doesn't work, but because their body doesn't recognize their walking as a meaningful signal. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what happens inside your body when walking becomes a real habit. Not hype, not motivation talk, just science, explained simply. And by the end, you'll understand why walking may be one of the most powerful health habits you can build, if you do it the right way. Why walking is seriously underrated. Number one, walking physically changes your brain. Let's start with the brain, because this is where the evidence gets truly eye-opening. Inside your brain is a structure called the hippocampus. You don't need to remember the name, just understand its job. The hippocampus helps you form memories, learn new information, and stay mentally sharp. As people age, the hippocampus naturally shrinks. This shrinkage is closely linked to memory decline and diseases like Alzheimer's. For a long time, scientists believed this decline was permanent. Then they studied walking. In a well-known scientific study, older adults walked at a steady pace for about 40 minutes, 3 times per week. After 1 year, researchers scanned their brains. The hippocampus had grown. That means walking didn't just slow brain aging, it helped rebuild brain tissue. This happens because walking increases blood flow to the brain and boosts a protein called BDNF. BDNF supports brain cell growth and communication. You can think of it as fertilizer for your brain. This is why people who walk regularly often notice clearer thinking, better memory, and improved focus. Not because they're trying harder, but because their brain is healthier. If you've ever felt mentally clearer after a walk, that's not coincidence. That's biology. Number two, how walking reprograms your stress response. Stress isn't just emotional, it's chemical. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol. Cortisol helps in emergencies, but when it stays high day after day, it starts causing damage. Poor sleep, weight gain, weakened immunity, constant tension. Many people live in a low-level stress state without realizing it. They wake up already tense. They check their phone. Their breathing becomes shallow. Their nervous system is already on edge before the day starts. Walking interrupts this cycle. A steady, rhythmic walk activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for calm, repair, and recovery. The predictable left-right motion tells your brain something important. You are safe. That's why walking feels calming even if your problems haven't changed. Your body chemistry has. Walking doesn't erase stressors. It teaches your body how to turn the alarm off instead of staying stuck in fight or flight mode. This effect becomes even stronger when walking outdoors, where natural light and distance vision further signal safety to the brain. Number 3, why walking improves thinking and problem solving. Walking doesn't just calm the brain, it frees it. Researchers at Stanford University tested creative thinking while people were sitting and while they were walking. Walking increased creative output by about 60%. Here's why. When you sit for long periods, especially under pressure, blood circulation slows and thinking becomes narrow. You focus hard, but your brain struggles to make new connections. Walking reverses this immediately. Each step acts like a pump, sending blood back toward the heart and up to the brain. More blood means more oxygen and nutrients. Walking also activates the brain's default mode network, the system responsible for insight, imagination, and connecting ideas. That's why people often solve problems while walking, not while forcing themselves to think harder. Walking creates mental space. Mental space allows solutions to appear. If you've ever had a good idea while walking, hit the like button. You've experienced this firsthand.
Lose 45 pounds and become unrecognizable by spring. On Monday, March 2nd, we're starting the Chair Tai Chi Flow for beginners. Disappear for a month.
Good idea while walking, hit the like button. You've experienced this firsthand. Number 4, how walking stabilizes blood sugar. Every time you eat, sugar enters your bloodstream. Insulin helps move that sugar into your cells for energy. Over time, many people become insulin resistant. Sugar stays in the blood longer. Energy crashes happen. Fat storage increases. Walking directly improves this. When your muscles contract during walking, they pull glucose out of your bloodstream to use as fuel. This process requires very little insulin. Research shows that walking for just 10 minutes after meals can significantly reduce blood sugar spikes, sometimes more effectively than one longer workout later in the day. This matters because blood sugar problems don't always look dramatic. They show up as feeling sleepy after meals, craving sugar in the afternoon, relying on caffeine to feel normal. Walking after meals teaches your body how to handle food properly, not aggressively, but efficiently. Number 5, how walking builds real energy at the cell level. Inside your cells are structures called mitochondria. These are your energy factories. When mitochondria don't work well, people feel tired, even when they sleep enough. The problem isn't rest, it's production. Walking stimulates the creation of new, healthy mitochondria and helps remove damaged ones. Unlike intense workouts that spike stress hormones, walking improves energy production gently and sustainably. That's why people who walk regularly often feel a calm, steady energy, not wired, not exhausted. They don't feel hyped, they feel capable. That's the difference between borrowing energy and producing it. Number 6, why walking supports digestion. Digestion depends on movement. Your intestines rely on muscle contractions to move food along. Sitting slows this process, leading to bloating, discomfort, and constipation. Walking gently stimulates digestion by encouraging these natural movements. This is why walking after meals has been recommended across cultures for centuries. It's not a cleanse. It's physiology working the way it was designed to. Number 8, how walking improves breathing and oxygen use. Walking trains the muscles you use to breathe, especially the diaphragm. Over time, your body becomes more efficient at using oxygen. Breathing becomes deeper, calmer, and more controlled. Many people notice they're less short of breath during everyday activities after weeks of regular walking. This improved efficiency reduces fatigue and improves endurance without pushing the body too hard. Number 7, how walking strengthens the heart without overstress. Many people believe only intense exercise strengthens the heart, but large population studies comparing walkers and runners show that when energy use is similar, walking provides comparable heart benefits. Walking lowers blood pressure, improves cholesterol balance, and strengthens circulation, without overstressing joints or spiking cortisol. Consistency matters more than intensity. That's why walking is one of the most sustainable, heart-healthy habits available. Number 9, why walking helps joints and posture. Walking doesn't damage joints, it nourishes them. Movement stimulates joint lubrication and reduces stiffness. Sitting is what causes joints to deteriorate. Walking upright also retrains posture. It counters rounded shoulders and forward head posture caused by screens. Better posture often means less back pain, better balance, and improved mobility. Number 10, how walking supports mood and emotional health. Walking changes brain chemistry. It increases serotonin, endorphins, and natural calming chemicals while lowering stress hormones. Large scientific reviews show walking is effective in preventing and managing anxiety and depression because it changes how the brain functions. Walking doesn't distract you from emotions. It changes the biological conditions that shape them. Number 11, walking, longevity, and aging well. One of the most overlooked benefits of walking has nothing to do with weight loss, step counts, or fitness goals. It has everything to do with how long you stay independent. Study after study shows that people who walk regularly don't just live longer, they age better. They maintain the ability to do everyday things without help. They get out of chairs more easily. They climb stairs without fear. They recover faster from illness. They fall less often. And they remain mentally sharp for longer. Researchers call this health span, the number of years you live in good physical and mental condition, not just the number of years you're alive. Walking directly supports health span because it keeps multiple systems working together at the same time. When you walk, your brain has to coordinate movement, balance, and rhythm. Your muscles have to contract and relax in sequence. Your heart has to adjust blood flow. Your joints have to move through.
If you order today, this will be sitting on your counter before next weekend. Let me be clear about what this actually is.
Contract and relax in sequence. Your heart has to adjust blood flow. Your joints have to move through their natural range. Your nervous system has to stay alert and responsive. That combination matters. As we age, the body doesn't usually fail all at once. What happens instead is disconnection. Muscles weaken, balance declines, reaction time slows, confidence drops. People start moving less, which accelerates the decline even more. Walking interrupts that downward spiral. It preserves leg strength, especially in the muscles that protect your hips and knees. It maintains balance by constantly challenging your inner ear and nervous system. It reinforces posture, keeping your spine aligned and your head upright. And because it's weight-bearing, it helps slow bone loss that can lead to fractures later in life. There's also a strong brain connection. Long-term walking habits are associated with lower rates of cognitive decline and dementia. That's not because walking is magic. It's because movement keeps blood flowing, inflammation lower, and neural connections active. In other words, walking keeps your systems talking to each other. That's why doctors and gerontologists don't just recommend walking for fitness. They recommend it for aging well. Walking doesn't just add years to your life, it adds life to your years. Number 12, why consistency is everything. Now here's the part most people get wrong. They think the benefits of walking come from intensity, or duration, or hitting some magic number like 10,000 steps. But the real driver behind all these changes is much simpler. It's consistency. Your body is constantly adapting to what it experiences most often. When something happens occasionally, the body treats it as noise. When something happens regularly, the body treats it as a signal. Walking works because it sends a clear, repeatable signal to your system. When you walk most days, your body learns to expect movement. Your muscles stay responsive. Your insulin sensitivity improves because glucose is being used regularly. Your stress hormones stay lower because the nervous system isn't constantly on edge. Your joints stay lubricated because they're being moved through their natural range. Your brain stays engaged because movement demands coordination and awareness. None of that requires perfection. You don't need to walk fast every day. You don't need long walks every time. You don't need to feel motivated. What you need is repetition. A 15-minute walk done 5 days a week will outperform a single intense workout followed by 6 sedentary days. A short walk after dinner, done consistently, can reshape blood sugar control more effectively than sporadic exercise bursts. Consistency is what tells your body, this is who we are now. And once your body believes that movement is part of your identity, the adaptations start to stack quietly in the background. This is why walking is so powerful. It's sustainable, it's repeatable, it's forgiving, and over time, those small, repeated signals add up to massive change. Walking isn't basic. It's foundational. It's the movement your body understands, the one your brain responds to, the habit that quietly supports your heart, your metabolism, your joints, your mood, all at the same time. And the most important part? It doesn't require perfection. For the next 7 days, don't try to walk faster. Don't aim for a big number. Don't overthink it. Just walk intentionally. That means showing up most days, moving at a steady pace, and giving your body a signal it can recognize and adapt to. I want you to commit out loud. Comment below and tell me your plan. I'm walking 10 minutes. I'm walking 20 minutes. I'm walking.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global network marketing company with a presence across the globe. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. Developed as part of a national project by the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hemohim holds 23 international patents and made history in 2023 by being the first in the country to offer dual health benefits, immune boost and fatigue relief. Absolute Cell Active Skincare, a flagship product, has surpassed 1 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It received the King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office, a first in cosmetics, and was named a world-class product for next generation by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Atomy prioritizes customers, earning customer-centered management certification for 3 consecutive years, a rare industry feat. Since opening its US branch in 2010, Atomy has grown into a global hub, linking producers and consumers worldwide through 27 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe. Atomy products have proven overwhelmingly popular in international markets, achieving the top export ranking for health supplementary food and health supplements. Following the $300 million Export Tower Award, the company reached cumulative exports of $1.8 billion in 2024. After launching its EU branch, Atomy plans to expand globally, focusing on Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's success system, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. Success seminars that bridge online and offline realms vividly communicate Atomy's vision to members worldwide, presenting a vision of global success that goes beyond time and space by merging business and culture. The ACT project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower active members around the world. Atomy continues to provide unwavering support for success, including the reopening of Songnisan Forest as a hub for the Atomy brand experience. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies, such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Atomy is implementing various policies to ensure sustainable coexistence with the Earth. The company promotes resource recycling and environmental restoration through product renewals aimed at zero plastic initiatives, increasing the use of biodegradable plastics and eco-friendly materials, and introducing smart packaging solutions. Atomy's contributions surpass not only its industry and the distribution sector, but also stand at the top level nationally. Over the past 3 years, the company's donation percentage relative to revenue has been 30 times that of the distribution industry, ranking first among Korea's top 500 companies. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work Korea. Atomy's culture of sharing has expanded beyond national borders, with the company, members, partner companies, and executives actively engaging in social contribution activities worldwide. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are Proud Atomy.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Valerie, if you're there.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Absolutely. It's your time, Valerie.
Oh, good morning, everybody. Happy
Good
Monday.
morning, Valerie.
Good morning. We welcome the month of March and we welcome each and every one of you. If this is your first time, your very first time joining us on this Monday morning, joining us on Momentum Morning, please go ahead and introduce yourself. And please let us know who invited you to this amazing call by simply clicking on the little mic on your left-hand side of your screen, and you will be unmuted. So please go ahead and take care of that. If you are brand new here, let us hear you. Thank you.
And don't be shy.
Ann Jones, Corn Lake, Mississippi, Benjamin.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, Paul.
Hello.
Glad to have you. Yes, go ahead. Or
Yes,
did you say that Benjamin invited you?
yes, And Anne has a question.
Yes.
Go ahead, Anne.
Go right ahead.
She
Oh,
wants to
okay.
know.
I was with a client. I'm sorry. I was asking Benjamin, do you all have anything that can help a person to lose information like in their stomach? I guess I would call it information. You know, when a person is bloated all the time, it's not all the time. It's like certain foods that she eats, she starts to, her stomach bloat. And then when she drink plenty of water, detox for like 2, 3 days, it goes back down. So I was asking Benjamin, did you guys have anything that works on your stomach area?
And the short, quick answer to that is yes. And to address that question,
Okay, you said the answer would be yes. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, well, I guess when we get off the call, Benjamin, he can let me
in fact,
know.
it's Paulette, right?
I'm
Anne.
I
sorry.
heard.
Anne. The lady's name is Anne, CJ?
Yes, and
So,
ANN.
what we're going to do right now is to address that question. We're going to feature the number one standalone product in Atomy, this wonderful company. So when we're done featuring this product, then we are going to talk about a number of products that are out there available in this absolute wellness store that will address that question. But before we go into that video, we want to invite anyone else that is new in the space this morning. Unmute. Let's hear from you. Who invited you? Tell us your story. It might even be the second time that you happen to be with us on the Momentum Morning Show. Please, we invite you to speak. Introduce yourself. Well, folks, family, as you know, Mondays is reserved for testimonials, storytelling time. Stories sell, but facts tell. So we tell stories. We do a lot of freestyling on Mondays and on Fridays. So if you have a him or him story, fermented noni, Hamsum dung, and so many other products, skincare, hair care, beauty care, eye care, you can share your testimonial this morning. So with that said, still waiting. If you have a testimony you want to share, feel free. In the time being, we're going to go ahead and watch a short video on the number one standalone product selling for the past 9 years, the number one selling herbal supplement worldwide. Every 7 seconds, someone is consuming this product. Let's check it out.
What is Hemohim? Hemohim is a new substance with special immune function that has been developed from Angelica radix, Cnidium officiale and Paeonia japonicum. Hemohim is a herbal preparation developed through biological engineering and radiation technology. Hemo in Hemohim stands for hemoglobin, which carries oxygen from the red blood cells to the rest of the body, where it releases the oxygen to burn nutrients to provide energy to power the functions of the body in metabolism. H in Hemohim stands for hematopoiesis, which is the production of all types of blood cells including formation, development, and differentiation of blood cells. I in Hemohim stands for immune system, as the body's defense against infectious organisms and other invaders. M in Hemohim stands for modulation, meaning regulating according to measure or proportion. Basically, Hemohim strengthens your immune system, help your body form fresh blood cells and hemoglobin. Hemohim is patented in Korea, USA, Japan, and Europe as herbal composition for improving anti-cancer activity, immune response and hematopoiesis of the body, and protecting the body from oxidative damage. Hemohim is not a medicine, but a functional health supplement. It serves a special purpose of regulates your immune system. The main ingredients in Hemohim are quite exotic, which include Angelica radix, Cnidium officinalis and Paeonia japonica. These are herbs cultivated in the clean fields of South Korea and were widely used in Oriental herbal medicines for centuries. Hemohim was the name of a government research project by a team of PhD scientists at Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, KERI. The South Korean government proposed the project to create a new substance that will radically increase human immune system to protect the nation's most valued scientists at KERI, who have much higher chance of getting exposed to radiation compared to other people. The team tested more than 1,000 different kinds of herbs to create a perfect substance to accomplish the project's objective. To do that, it took about 8 years and government assistance of more than $5 million. At the completion of the project, the Korean government decided to commercialize the substance to offer it to the general public because the truth is, not only the scientists working with atomic energy is affected by radiation, but we are all exposed to radiation in our daily activities such as using cell phones. Then the project name Hemohim became the product name and was offered to the general public. There are 4 main organizations involved in the production of Hemohim, which are KERI, Kolmar, Sun Biotech and Atomy. Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, KERI, responsible for the research and development of the Hemohim formula. Kolmar B&H Co. Limited, responsible for provides capital. Sun Biotech, SBT, responsible for making the actual substance with the formula provided by KERI. And last but not least, Atomy is the only distributor of Hemohim. In fact, at first Atomy wasn't the distributor of Hemohim. But the company who originally distributed Hemohim sold it at $1,200 for 1 month's supply. When the South Korean government found out about the ridiculous amount of profit the company was making, it seized its contract with the company because they violated the agreement to make Hemohim readily available to common folks. After all, Hemohim was developed using common folks' tax money. The beauty of Hemohim is that the ingredients are readily available in clean, uncontaminated fields of South Korea. The 3 key ingredients were widely used for centuries as herbal medicines. But it is the research and technology of KERI that took ordinary herbs into such a substance. In fact, even if Hemohim was so good, if its ingredients were outrageously expensive, common folks like you and I wouldn't have been able to take it every day. Here are some basic product information of Hemohim. Product name, Atomy Hemohim. Product type, individually approved dietary supplement with product packaging volume, 20 ml by 60, 1,200 ml. Although Hemohim has been sterilized, it is recommended to store and keep in a cool place away from moisture and direct sunlight and consume right immediately after opening. Ingredients of Hemohim mixed herbal extracts include Angelica radix from Korea, Cnidium officinalis from Korea, Paeonia japonicum from Korea, and aqua, honey, Gliopixus. Fructooligosaccharides, citric acid, guar gum, sodium alginate, vitamin C, kelp meal, pantothenic acid, vitamin B6 hydrochloride, vitamin B1 hydrochloride, and vitamin B2. Instructions to consume Hemohim for maintenance is 1 packet of 20 ml and 3 times per day. Instructions to consume Hemohim for cancer patients or undergoing chemotherapy is 4 packets twice daily. However, there are some caution when taking Hemohim, such as Cnidium officinalis and Paeonia japonica may cause allergic reactions upon intake. Consumption and Hemohim is also not recommended for children under 6 years old. Women who are pregnant, nursing, or experiencing menstrual irregularity or have bleeding disorders should consult a doctor before taking Hemohim. And please do not take Hemohim that has passed the expiration date. Hemohim is strongly recommended for patients with cancer or undergoing chemotherapy to help them boost their immune system. Hemohim is recommended for elders who need stamina and energy restoration. Also, it is recommended for workers exhausted from long hours of work. Students that need physical endurance, long-distance drivers, housewives worn out from stress of housework and athletes who consume a lot of physical energy is recommended to take Hemohim too. There are some nutritional facts about Hemohim that you should know, such as total calories of 20 kilocalories. Total carbohydrate 0f 4.6 grams, which is 1.5%, and also sugar of 2.5 grams, which is 0.12%, 0 gram of fat, and 3 milligrams of sodium. And there are some functional substances such as chlorogenic acid 3.5 milligrams, nodaquinin 11 milligrams, and pioneflorin 30 milligrams. And Hemohim may help in improvement of immunity via physiological function level 2. Please take note that Hemohim is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure or prevent any disease. So what is the main function of key ingredients in Hemohim? The first key ingredients, Angelicae gigantes radix, used for menstrual cramps, premenstrual syndrome (PMS), and menopausal symptoms. It is also used orally as a blood purifier, to manage hypertension, infertility, joint pain, ulcers, anemia, constipation, and in the prevention and treatment of allergic attacks. Angelicae gigantes radix, also known as Dong Qi, is also used orally for the treatment of depigmentatio PM and psoriasis. Angelicae gigantes radix regulates mast cell-mediated allergic inflammation in vivo and in vitro. Second key ingredients is Cnidium officinale machino, which belongs to the Umbelliferae family, has been used as a traditional oriental medicine in East Asian countries. The dried rhizomes of C. officinale have been used in the treatment of pain, anti-vitamin deficiency disease, menstrual disturbance, inflammation, and as a blood pressure depressant. In addition, it also serves multifunctional properties in tumor metastasis, angiogenesis, inflammation, and that they have antioxidant effects. Butylide naphthalide (BP) is an alkyl phthalate derived from the volatile oil of C. officinale. BP has antiangiogenic activities, which are associated with the activation of the p38 and ERK1/2 signaling pathways. BP has been identified as having a variety of potential pharmacological activities, such as anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, antiplatelet, vasorelaxant, anti-anginal and anti-atherosclerotic effects. And the third key ingredients, Paeonia lactiflora, has been used in Chinese medicine to treat rheumatoid arthritis, systemic lupus erythematosus, hepatitis, dysmenorrhea, muscle cramping, spasms and fever. Recent research looking at the anti-inflammatory effects of Paeonia lactiflora found that it inhibits the production of prostaglandin E2, which induces fever, and leukotriene B4, which promotes insulin resistance.
So the question was asked with regards to bloating and stomach issues. Is it Anjay? Just to be sure.
Yes.
Benjamin? Okay. So we just featured this product called Hemohim, a powerful supplement. It's actually called a functional food. 9 years of research. There was a time when a box of Hemohim was $1,200. Believe it or not, a box of Hemohim is available to you at $105. It's the #1 selling product, herbal supplement selling worldwide. The first thing it does, it detoxes the body. It renews and regenerates the blood. Hematopoiesis, my pronunciation. And so it is recommended that we get the Hemohim. That's #1. And then we add to that, Anjay, we could try the Noni. another powerful product that we have in the shopping store. Fermentation, 1,440 hours of fermentation. The first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach, you want to take your hema. An hour later, your fermented noni. Don't forget about your omega-3. Don't forget about your vitamin B complex. Don't forget about Atomy probiotics. Don't forget about the Finezyme. And in recent, we have come to discover is a product
You are breaking up, CJ. Please come again.
Can you hear Valerie?
Yes.
Just to be sure? Okay,
you are back.
Great. Okay, thank you, Valerie. In recent times, we have come to learn that the Manuka honey, it's a powerful, powerful, powerful functional food, all the way from Australia. It does wonders to the stomach. And so, Anjay and all of us, we need to understand that we have choices. We start with our Hemohim. We have the noni, the vitamin B complex, and the omegas. The probiotics is there. The Finezyme is there, breaking down all that animal, the meat substance. The omega-3, breaking down the fatty acid. And of course, outstanding Manuka honey, which we have in our West store. Okay, so let me decrease and allow all the Atomians in the house, guests and friends alike, to increase this morning. Share your testimonials, your stories. Let's go. Great going, Benjamin. We love it. And Jay will thank you for this invitation. There's a lot that we're going to unpack this morning. So we thank you, Anjay, for coming by. Well done, Benjamin.
And thank you guys as well.
Okay.
Good morning,
guys,
CJ and family.
Good morning, Gwen. Yes.
I was unable to get on Friday. I had an appointment, and if you're recording, I can give you the testimony on my sister with the liver cancer.
We can hardly wait, Gwen. Go right ahead.
Sure. So my sister was diagnosed about 5 months ago with liver cancer, and she didn't know she was having a liver problem. They diagnosed it at stage 4.
Wow.
So they immediately wanted to do chemo. Of course, my thought was, if it's at stage 4, what are you doing? What kind of chemo are you doing? So I had her to ask certain questions, and she did. But she was very hesitant to look at any nutraceutical products. She just only wanted to do what the doctor says. And I understood it initially, because when people are immediately diagnosed with something, there's fear that builds in, and you don't want to do anything you think may complicate that. So she had gone on several months. Some months she could take the chemo, some months she couldn't. And so now it's been 2.5 weeks ago, she went for her treatment, and they told her they couldn't do her chemo that day because her white cell count was too low. So then she goes home, and under duress, because she wouldn't try anything that I had, she texted me and said, I am in excruciating pain. I couldn't take my chemo treatment today because my white cell count was too low. What can I do? So then I immediately told her that she needed to order the HemoHim. But this is what's interesting about people. Until they can actually believe or until their bodies get under such duress. I had sent her Noni. She was familiar with Noni. So I said, well, let me start her with a little Noni. She wouldn't take it because her doctor said not to take it.
Wow.
So at this point, she got the HemoHim in the mail. This now was Thursday before last. I said, take 2 in the morning, 2 at night. That was Thursday. So she started Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, she had her chemo treatment. When she went to the doctor, the nurse says, oh my goodness, your white cell counts are up. Come on, lady.
Wow.
So at that point, she could see that that HemoHim had done something for her. The other thing that she said is that she wasn't as exhausted because before she just laid around. She was tired all the time and she was in pain. So I asked her the other day, I said, I haven't heard from you to mention your pain. And she says, I'm not having that rough pain anymore. She said, I can tolerate what's going on now. So that was really good to hear when I talked to her day before yesterday, that she's not in that excruciating pain that she was in before. So HemoHim is doing what HemoHim does, and that's addressing all the organs.
Wow. That's such a beautiful testimony, Gwen.
Thank you. I'm very happy for her.
You bet. So, Anjay, you heard it from Gwen. Okay. This is what HemoHim does. The first thing it's going to do, Anjay, is going to begin the process of detoxing. So don't get shocked. Don't be surprised. Don't be alarmed. It's going to be pushing out some contaminants in the body. And you will want to be drinking water. And when you take your HemoHim, you definitely want to be doing it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach and with some warm water. Wake up those enzymes. The language here is all about bioabsorption. Okay? And the rest is history. And you will thank Benjamin for inviting you on the show. And come again.
Thanks.
You're so welcome. All right. Gwen, I really, it was worth the wait. Yes. And we look forward to the rest of the story, the progress.
We'll just keep tracking her.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. The floor is open, family. Where are the testimonials this morning? I love that one. Unbelievable. Hair care, skin care, beauty care, home products. What's going on? The toothpaste, the toothbrush.
Benjamin.
What's going
Good
on?
morning.
Good morning, Benjamin.
Good morning. Well, this weekend, I was working with my brother on the house, and so I took my little sample of the dish soap, and when I came back the next day, I noticed that, it was being used. And so my sister, who was helping us on the project, she's a cleaner. She loves cleaning. So she was cleaning in the kitchen. So later on, I said, how did you like the soap? She said, oh, I didn't realize that a little bit goes a long ways. That little bit makes that much sense. I'm like, yes, it does. Oh, so I'm gonna get I told her, yes, I'm gonna get you some, and I told the owner, I'm gonna get a more of the dish soap because he recognized too we should not be using Dawn. So and then I got an epiphany when I came home. I said, you know what? Everybody needs soap. Just like the Him, everybody needs soap. Everybody wash something. So that's my next mission too. Get that soap, this soap.
You know, Benjamin, I'm gonna call you the dish soap guy. Some people they're him, others are the Noni. I'm gonna call you the dish soap specialist. But I want to share this with everyone on the call this morning. It was amazing to see what that dish washing liquid did to the fruit and the vegetables. I am telling you, just soak into it just for a few minutes in just a little drop in the water and put in that broccoli in the solution 5 minutes or so. It was absolutely beautiful to look at. All that gum and scum all gone. The grape, everything clean, all the wax gone. The apples. I highly recommend that dishwashing soap. So, Valerie, you might want to mute your phone. Okay, we have time for another testimonial this morning. Can you help me out here?
Hi, Val. Hi, Val, please mute your phone. Thank you.
So, by the way, in the time being, I am going to be asking Nelly and Viv and Ode, Patience, Sabrina, Rose, Joseph, Ghislaine, Fortune, Linda, Ruth. Please reach out today. My number, it's in the chat. Please give me a call. We have something working on in the background, and I need to have a little collaborative chit chat. Viv, Nelly, Ode, Patience, Sabrina, Rose, Joseph, Ghislaine, Fortune, Linda, Ruth. Yes, give me a call today, please. As early as you can.
I will.
Okay. Thank you.
And you know, CJ, you were talking
Yes, Nelly.
about how the dish detergent get the vegetables and the fruit so clean.
Yes.
And you know, with the broccoli, you have to really clean it, open it up, and you'll be
Yes.
surprised what you see before you wash it. And
Oh,
the detergent, it gets it absolutely clean. And I want to share about the Atomy curling essence. If you wear your hair natural like I do, it works wonders for your hair. It softens it up so nicely. And then you use the Atomy hair essential oil, and that puts the icing on the cake.
yes.
Very good.
Thank you, Nelly. You know, the truth is, everything that we have here in the store, it's all plant-based. It's all organic.
CJ?
And yes, go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, I know I have my voice is, is a little bit gone, but I have a testimony too about this dishwash soap. I started using it 3 days ago for my bathroom. Every time I take a shower.
Yes.
And now I don't even need to use a brush to clean. I just spray and then it's all gone.
All gone.
I don't have Yeah, I don't have I just have to throw water in the bathtub and then the dirty is gone. I don't need even to scrub. 3 days now that I'm using it. Just spray and then I just throw water to clean it. That's all. Not scrubbing.
It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And here's the good news. We don't have to worry about harsh chemicals getting up into your nostrils and affecting you. You know, it's all plant-based. Wonderful. So what I want to do right now is to go a little bit deeper into the Manuka honey. It was an exciting week of discovery last week when we have now come to discover, we are now learning that in the gut, the Manuka honey can be used to treat cancer in the gut and more. So I discovered something more about Manuka honey. So let me just go ahead and bring on stage more on the Manuka honey.
There are 32 million small businesses in the US, and every single one of them needs someone to manage their books.
Manuka honey is widely known as one of the most expensive honeys in the world, with prices reaching as high as $99 for just 100 grams. This makes it over 100 times more expensive than regular honey, prompting many to wonder why this particular honey commands such a steep price. The answer lies in its unique qualities, the challenges of harvesting it, and the strict processes involved in ensuring its authenticity. Let's take a closer look at the factors that make Manuka honey so valuable and why it is considered a luxury product. Manuka honey is derived from the nectar of the Leptospermum scoparium plant, commonly known as the Manuka bush. This plant is native to New Zealand, and the honey made from it is unique to this region. The name Manuka itself comes from the Maori language, reflecting the deep cultural and historical significance of the plant in New Zealand. While Manuka bushes also grow in parts of Australia, New Zealand is by far the main producer, accounting for the vast majority of the Manuka honey available in the global market. The restricted geographic range of the Manuka bush plays a key role in why this honey is considered a luxury. The bees that produce Manuka honey must travel long distances, sometimes up to 6 kilometers, to collect the nectar. This results in a honey that reflects the unique environment of New Zealand. Additionally, Manuka honey represents only about 1% of the total honey production worldwide, further contributing to its rarity. Harvesting Manuka honey is a labor-intensive and challenging process. The Manuka plant blooms for only a short period each year, typically between 2 and 6 weeks, and each flower remains open for just 12 days. The already short blooming season can be further shortened by unpredictable weather conditions, such as high winds and rain, which can make the harvest window even smaller. Due to this limited time frame, beekeepers must work with incredible precision and efficiency to collect as much nectar as possible during the flowering period. In some years, no honey is produced at all, which adds to the product's scarcity. Furthermore, many Manuka bushes grow in remote areas of New Zealand, making them difficult to access. In some cases, helicopters are required to transport beekeepers and their equipment to these isolated locations. These logistical difficulties increase the cost of production, which in turn is reflected in the high price of Manuka honey. Given the high price and demand for Manuka honey, it's not surprising that counterfeit products have appeared on the market. To combat this, New Zealand has established strict quality standards to ensure that consumers are buying authentic Manuka honey. These standards involve thorough testing and labeling processes that confirm the honey's authenticity and special properties. Manuka honey is tested for 3 key compounds: dihydroxyacetone, DHA, methyl glyoxal, MgO, and hydroxymethylfurfuryl, HMF. These compounds are crucial for determining the honey's antimicrobial properties, which is one of its most sought-after qualities. Each of these compounds plays a slightly different role in confirming the honey's potency and effectiveness. In addition to these compounds, further tests are conducted to verify the honey's botanical origin. One such test measures the presence of leptospirin, a compound that is unique to the nectar of the manuka plant. This test ensures that the honey comes from genuine manuka bushes. When shopping for manuka honey, consumers often encounter various grading systems that can sometimes be confusing. One of the most common labels is the MgO rating, which indicates the concentration of methylglyoxal in the honey. For example, a jar labeled MgO 300 contains 300 milligrams of methylglyoxal per kilogram of honey. This helps consumers understand the honey's antimicrobial strength. Another important grading system is the UMF, Unique Manuka Factor, which provides a broader measure of the honey's quality. The UMF rating takes into account not only the MgO concentration, but also other factors that contribute to the honey's antibacterial activity. The higher the UMF rating, the more potent the honey is considered to be in terms of its health benefits. Lastly, there's the non-peroxide activity, NPA rating, which measures the honey's ability to fight bacteria without the presence of hydrogen peroxide. Most types of honey contain hydrogen peroxide, but the unique antibacterial properties of manuka honey come from other compounds, which are reflected in its NPA rating.
Look at these two coaches. Coach on the left posts every single day, gets 47 views, maybe 2 likes, cricket.
NPA rating. The high price of manuka honey is also driven by its increasing use in health and beauty products. Manuka honey is widely praised for its antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and wound-healing properties. In skincare, it is used to soothe and nourish the skin, and it is often claimed to help treat blemishes and acne. Manuka honey is also said to speed up the healing process for wounds, burns, and ulcers. Although many of these claims are based on anecdotal evidence, there is some scientific research that supports the medicinal properties of manuka honey, particularly its antimicrobial activity in laboratory settings. However, large-scale clinical trials to confirm these benefits are still limited. Nonetheless, the perceived health benefits of manuka honey have led to its inclusion in a wide range of products, from face masks and moisturizers to wound dressings. Its unique properties make it a highly sought-after ingredient in both the natural health and beauty industries. The high price and growing demand for manuka honey have attracted criminal activity in New Zealand. There have been numerous reports of beehive thefts and honey being stolen. In some cases, even bees have been poisoned in attempts to profit from this expensive product. In response to these threats, beekeepers and the New Zealand government have taken extra steps to protect the bees and their honey. As demand for manuka honey continues to grow, these challenges may persist, making production even more difficult and costly. For those fortunate enough to taste manuka honey, its flavor is often described as stronger and earthier than regular honey. It has a thick, creamy texture, and its sweetness is less pronounced. Some people describe its flavor as nutty or even slightly medicinal. Whether manuka honey is worth the high price is a matter of personal preference. For some, the rarity, health benefits, and unique taste justify the cost. For others, the price may seem too high for something that serves the same basic purpose as regular honey. Manuka honey stands out from other honeys due to its rarity, unique properties, and the complex processes involved in its production. From the challenges of harvesting to the rigorous testing required for authenticity, every jar of manuka honey represents a significant amount of effort and care. Whether you're interested in its potential health benefits or simply intrigued by its distinctive flavor, one thing is clear. Manuka honey is truly a product like no other, and its price reflects the perfect blend of nature and science that goes into every spoonful. Please like the video if you enjoyed it and share it with someone who might be interested.
Okay. I call that feature presentation. The beautiful thing is that we have that Manuka honey, 830 MGOs, methyl dioxide. We have the real deal. The only problem that I'm having with that video, it claims that the Manuka honey is from New Zealand, but Australia really is the producer of the outstanding Manuka honey. Yes, you will get from New Zealand, but you want to get the Manuka honey that is coming from Australia. It's warmer in Australia, and we have a higher quality Manuka honey coming to us from Australia. And here's the kicker, that Australia has decided to use Atomy as the distributor. We have an alliance with the producers of Manuka honey out of Australia. Atomy, global sourcing, global sales. Okay, so the floor is open.
Hello, CJ.
Hey, Robert, all the way from Thailand. What's going on, Robert?
Well, I was just on, Angie's morning call, and it's been running a little overtime, so I haven't gotten with you, but I just wanna just say hello, Swati Krap.
Great to have you, Robert. Good to see you. You got
Thank
your Manuka honey?
No, what I get is farm raised here. So it's raw. It's as good as it gets that you can get from here.
Yes. What I've discovered since last week when I took a deep dive into this wonderful product, Robert, I'm realizing that there are so many benefits to be derived from the Manuka honey. And the question was being asked this morning, what about stomach condition? Anything? And it just so happens, coincidentally, that last week we made a huge discovery that the Manuka honey does a lot of wonders to the stomach. And even more, we are now discovering 3 papers that was produced in February of 2024 that shows that not hemohim, as you were, that the Manuka honey can go a far way in treating cancer in the stomach. And there you have it. Glad to see you, Robert.
Thank you.
All right.
Likewise.
Okay.
Bob's
Absolutely.
your uncle.
You bet. All right. Anyone else? We are just about 2 minutes to the hour. So any comments, any stories, anything to share? Any last words?
Yes, CJ, Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
No, thank you, CJ, for this video. This I will surely send to my granddaughter, who is studying to become a nurse practitioner and has done all the studies and research in the world. Medical science, just to name a few, for the longest while. She is experiencing a gut problem, and I spoke with her about this Manuka honey. So what I'm going to do now is to send this video to reinforce what I did talk to her about, so that she will listen and she will do what she's supposed to do. Thank you, CJ. Again.
You're absolutely welcome, Sylvia. And what I'm going to do just about now, there's a video that we highlighted and presented last week. I think it was Thursday. I need to send it to you, Sylvia. As a matter of fact, what I will do is I will post it in the Momentum Morning chat. It's a powerful video about the harvesting of the Manuka honey and the science behind it. Ah, yes, there it is. I'm going to post it in the chat. The new research on Manuka honey for gut cancer. There it is. So I'm going to post it right now in the Momentum Morning chat. And let's all grab it. And of trying to explain. Okay, here we go. Just
ever wondered if you could make money with a drone? I mean, real money, like replace your job money? Or
the right bacterial crew can supercharge our immune cells against
let me fast
tumors.
forward here.
Get busy.
Thank you.
One of the cornerstone studies in this field was published in the journal Frontiers in Nutrition in 2022, where researchers explored the prebiotic potential of various honey types. Diving into the sweet world of honey, scientists have uncovered something pretty incredible. Certain types of honey, especially those brimming with oligosaccharides, are like a superfood for your gut's good bacteria. Think of Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium as the gut's superheroes. These tiny allies are key players in keeping our digestive system humming smoothly and our immune defenses up and running. Think of oligosaccharides as the VIP food for your gut bacteria. They're not easily broken down by our digestive system, which means they make it down to the colon, where most of the beneficial bacteria are having a party, waiting for their next meal. When you drizzle that honey into your tea or over your yogurt, as I love to do, you're essentially sending a direct invite to those beneficial bacteria, giving them the resources they need to flourish. Here's the cool part. As these bacteria chow down on the honey's oligosaccharides, they produce all sorts of beneficial compounds. We're talking short-chain fatty acids, which are like the gut's version of renewable energy. They help maintain the integrity of your gut lining, making sure that it's strong enough to keep out harmful substances and reduce inflammation. So, not only does honey make things taste better, but it's also working behind the scenes to keep your gut microbiome in tip-top shape. This peek into honey's hidden talents isn't just fascinating, it's a beacon of hope for anyone keen on giving their gut health a natural boost. The researchers are not just talking shop, they're laying down a challenge to dive deeper into honey's potential as a gut health champion, bridging the gaps in our understanding and reimagining ways to nourish and nurture our gut microbiome. Honey doesn't stop there. Its knack for knocking out germs, guarding cells from oxidative stress, soothing inflammation, and patching up wounds is well documented. Honey's secret weapon? Its ability to launch a multi-front attack on harmful microbes, making it a tough opponent for even the most drug-resistant bad guys. This might be just why these microscopic troublemakers can't seem to outsmart honey. And when it comes to our gut's well-being, honey is like a protective barrier, keeping at bay harmful bacteria that cause food poisoning and other nasties. It's like having a personal bodyguard for your gut, preventing unwanted invaders from settling in and causing chaos. Honey's rich tapestry of phenolic compounds not only shields our cells, but also brings its antioxidant A game, with darker honey hinting at even greater health-boosting prowess. These same compounds give honey its power to calm inflammation, showing us that this natural wonder is not just about sweetness, it's a full-fledged health ally. Our microbiome is so vitally important for our health. Research is starting to show us that the tiny creatures living in our guts could be playing a big role in cancer, especially colorectal cancer. What's fascinating is how Manuka honey is stepping into this battle against cancer. Okay, friends, the second study I want to highlight was published in the journal Frontiers in Immunology in February of this year, 2024. Very new data, my friends. I had to interrupt today's video to let you know I have a new ebook, The Ultimate Gluten-Free Guide. This ebook is completely free, packed with so many tips, tricks, and recipes. Link is in the show notes. Check it out. Make sure to grab a copy for yourself. Now, back to today's video. After giving Manuka honey to some lab mice for 4 weeks, scientists noticed it was like sending a cleanup crew into the gut, reducing some of the bacteria that can make cancer worse, like Enterococcus and bacteroides, which are known troublemakers. These bad bacteria can cause inflammation and even help cancer grow by messing with our immune cells or pumping out harmful substances. But it's not all about kicking out the bad guys. Manuka honey also rolls out the welcome mat for bacteria that are good for us, boosting those that help keep our gut and body healthy. For example, it helped increase levels of ruminococcus, which are like the peacekeepers of the gut, producing substances that keep cancer at bay and even help other friendly bacteria thrive. This dance between bacteria in our gut isn't just interesting science. It could be a game changer in how we fight cancer.
70% of people aged 65 and older will require some form of long-term care during their lifetime.
Interesting science. It could be a game changer in how we fight cancer. Some bacteria are like undercover agents for cancer, helping it hide or grow, while others are like our body's own superhero team, fighting off the bad guys. And what we eat, like Manuka honey, could be helping to decide who wins.
Okay. So I'll stop it right there. Sylvia, what I will do is I'll be posting this video in the Momentum Morning, Atomic Momentum Morning. I am actually going to post it here also on the chat this morning. Hope I can do it. And so you will want to get this Manuka honey, everyone, and have it in the cupboard. It's amazing. It's amazing what we are discovering about the Manuka honey. Just the same way we're discovering more and more wonders about the fermented noni. So grab a hold of the video, the link, Sylvia, you can pass on to your granddaughter. Anjay, I hope this one helped. I will be posting it in the Momentum Morning chat so you can have it. You don't have to try to explain to anyone. Just send the video. Just press and play. That's it.
CJ.
All right.
CJ, excuse me. Could you
Yes,
also
Gwen.
post the walking video?
I sure will.
have several friends I've been trying to get out to walk with me, and that's a good video.
Of course. I'm going to post in the Atomic Momentum Morning chat right as we're done here this morning.
All right.
And the one that you weren't available, I'm going to post that one also. It is awesome.
All right.
Okay. So Ghislaine, Joseph, Rose, Sabrina, Patience, Ode, Nelly, Gwen, Fortune, Linda, Fortune, Ruth. My phone, my number is in the chat. Please give me a call. There's something that we really want to bring. We're working on in the background, and we really want to do something big this year. So reach out.
Do you have a special time you want us to call you?
Anytime.
Anytime. Okay.
Just between now and early afternoon, because there's something that we really want to be looking at, because we really intend to do something big this year. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Patience.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
please. Want to get you on board, and we have some stuff that we really want to do this year. It's a crusade. It's a crusade. We don't want to just be distributors, but true crusaders. Any last words, anyone before we go?
Thank you, CJ. Much appreciated. And also, please, for a friendly reminder to post the video of 9:45. The video regarding the walking.
Okay. Yes, I will.
Yeah.
It will be at my momentarily.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, Valerie, and thank you.
Okay, good morning to you all. This is my first time on a chat. Can I talk? Can I say something?
Sure.
Oh, okay, I'm talking from the beautiful island of St. Martin, the Caribbean island. I got the link from Bob again, and I'm happy that I can join the Zoom in English. We speak French and English, and I have prospects who speak only English. So I am so happy to be on the call this morning, and I learned something about the Manuka honey. I hope to get it.
Yes, you better.
I'm looking forward to see the information on the chat, as you said. Okay, so thank you, Crusader, for your output.
There you go.
Congratulations. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Okay,
all right,
bye.
and come again, please. Keep on coming.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning, Aneta.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Wow.
And you make sure to invite. Yeah, we're doing something big this year.
Okay.
No joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't play now.
Good to know.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today. 9:45. We will be here to do it all over again. Pre-game. Aja. Great job, Benjamin. Great job. 9:45 pre-game. 10 o'clock showtime.
Love you guys. Love you, CJ.
Love you, my brother.
One love, everybody. Have a great day.
Great day.
Bye for now.
Great day, everybody. Great day. Blessed.
Bye.
Aja.
Thank you, CJ. Have a good one, everybody.
Thank you, KJ. Have a great day.
Thanks. Same to you.